Alright, so anime talk. This video is about anime talk. I just want to talk about a couple of things that's been going on with anime that I've been watching and reading. So first, we're going to talk about Blue Exorcist. Now, let me say this. This season has sucked for anime. It has sucked so bad. Because the only good anime that's out right now. Now, let me tell you this too, before I even say this. I go on the anime sites and I look at the pictures of the anime. Now, if the pictures of the anime doesn't attract my interest, I don't give a fuck about it. Like, for real. I've seen probably, other than Blue Exorcist, I've seen probably 2, maybe 3 more different anime that came out this season. And only Blue Exorcist, I feel like, is like the best. Blue Exorcist is the best anime to come out this season. Now, I haven't seen the bicycle anime that came out, but I'm pretty sure that's probably a good anime. I think it is. I'm not sure if it is. Like, right now, I'm trying to watch like All Out. I'm trying to watch it from the beginning because All Out came out last season, and now they have, I think, somewhere around 16 episodes, something like that. Hold on, let me see. I'm looking right at my phone. No, they got 19 episodes. All Out has 19 episodes, and you know what? I'm thinking All Out might be good because I'm on episode 3 right now. I haven't watched it yet, but All Out might be good because I watched the first episode and the second episode, and it's nothing really spectacular, like, for real. Like, they do the whole thing of, oh, this guy's really small, but he has a big heart and he goes hard in the paint and stuff like that, whatever. Which is fine. I'm with that. That's cool. I can go with that. But it's not nothing really special. I think it's going to get way better once they actually start to play rugby. Once the games actually start. That's when I think it's really going to get good, because then we're going to see Then we're going to see all the other teams and what they're looking like and how strong their players are. So I'm thinking All Out is going to be good, but it might be as good as Haikyuu. It's starting off like as good as Haikyuu was when I had watched like the first 3 episodes of Haikyuu. And that's all the episodes I've watched of Haikyuu is the first 3 episodes. I know I need to go back and watch more because people have been saying, like, I'm subscribed to J-Man and he just loves Haikyuu. Like, he loves Haikyuu as much as I love World Trigger, and that's a lot. So I can understand his hype, but I haven't been really that interested in watching Haikyuu. There's been multiple times to where I've been like, man, you know what, let me go ahead and watch Haikyuu, and then I just never have. So other than Haikyuu, it's not really feeling like Kuroko, because Kuroko started off more interesting than this. Like, for some reason, Kuroko started off way more interesting than All Out. But All Out could possibly be like Kuroko in terms of like how freaking Midoriya could shoot from anywhere. Freaking Aomi has super agility that made him look like a superhero and stuff. Freaking Akashi had the Emperor's Eye. Kaz had Master of Copy or whatever it was called. It was like Copy Master or something like that. Something like that. But it could be as good as Kuroko no Basket, but I would have to wait and see. I would have to keep watching more episodes. I probably would have to get to like episode maybe 10 or 11 in order to really say, okay, this sucks or this is good. But other than that, man, other anime I've watched is like some type of witch anime. Now, I know I've said this in my previous video, I think in my last video or my video before last, I've said I watched the anime. It's like some anime about like this little witch academy. It has the same art style as Kill la Kill, and it's mainly an anime for like I want to say teenage girls, cause it's not really all that bad, but it's not. Yeah, Little Witch Academia, right there. That's what it is. Right in the middle. And I watched that, and I stopped watching like around episode 5, and it's on episode 7 right now. And I was just like, you know what, man, this anime hasn't really done anything to like keep me interested, even though it's not really not interesting. Like, if you know what I'm saying, it's not interesting, but I don't think it's really for me. I don't think this anime was made for me, not my particular like style of anime and stuff, what I particularly like. But you can check it out, you might like it. I recommend like girls watch it. Like, it's really good for girls, I'm thinking. But that might be a little sexist, but whatever. Other than that, I haven't watched any other new anime that's out, because everything else looks mediocre, to be honest. Like, I don't want to say all these anime are mediocre, because I don't know. But everything else looks mediocre. Like, oh snap, I didn't know there was 2 anime about bicycling. It's Minami Kamakura Koko Joshi Jintensha Bu. That's the one about like some chicks or something. I know I screwed that up. And then the other one about those dudes. Where's it at? Where they at? Oh, if you wanna go into the ride, yeah, I don't know where it's at. It's not up here on the front page. But it's some other bicycling anime. For I think it's like for dudes or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, man, everything else just looks. It just looks. Like, that's all I can tell you, man. Like, for real. All the new anime, anyways. But there are some anime. I don't know, man. It's just, this season sucks. Like, for real. It's not horrible, but it just sucks this season. And it's some Kuroko Sensei Quest, like OVA, that I don't think I can watch. I haven't seen one episode of it. I can't watch it, man, because Assassination Classroom was so damn good, dude. Like, you go back to my reviews and stuff. I stopped reviewing Assassination Classroom because I just wanted to enjoy it. Like, I know that sounds weird, because it's like, how can you not enjoy it if you review it? Like, that doesn't make any sense. But trust me, it made sense to me. I stopped reviewing it because I just wanted to enjoy it, man. I didn't want to have to like watch every episode and then be like, okay, I'm gonna talk about this. Okay, that's interesting, let me talk about this. I just wanted to sit back like this and just watch it. Or sit back like this and just be lazy and just watch it and stuff. That's what I wanted to do. I didn't want to have to like lean up like this and be intently like, okay, yeah, alright. Oh, Kuroko Sensei did that. Oh, okay, alright. Oh, he did that. Oh, she did that. Okay. I didn't want to do that. So, God, man. That food digested. I had some waffles that I made, some blueberry waffles. And like I think it was my dad or my mom had bought like this packet of blueberry waffle mix, and I made me some. Basically, it's basically just pancake mix, but I made it in a waffle maker, and it's freaking so good, man. But yeah, other than those anime, everybody has been talking about Dragon Ball Super. You already know. Dragon Ball Super is the reason why Dragon Ball is so like, it's so incredibly hyped and and just loved by everybody. Is not because it's actually good, because that it is some, well, not the first half, not Resurrection of F stuff was good in Dragon Ball Super. Like once we started getting new content, that's when it started to become good. Dragon Ball Super started to become good. It's not only that. It's not because the characters in there are so incredibly powerful. It's not because of like how good the fights are. No, it's because just like the reason why Naruto was so huge and freaking One Piece is so huge is because of our childhood. We watched it when we was growing up, man, and it forever. And the feeling we had when seeing Goku defeat Frieza is the same feeling we have now seeing Boo defeat Basile. Like it's the same thing, and it's freaking awesome, like for real. But I'll tell you, man. Excuse me. Something caught in my throat. Got a frog in my throat. I'm gonna tell you, Dragon Ball Super has been getting good. Now, I'm not as hyped as everybody else. I don't know why. I mean, I love to see the when I'm watching the episodes, when I saw Boo like fight Basile and Boo went in, I was getting hyped. I was like, yo, what? Oh, snap. And I was loving it. But I'm not hyped like everybody else for the next episode. Everybody was like, okay, this episode done. What's gonna happen next episode? Let's go. I'm not like that. Not at all. I'm just like, okay, that episode was pretty fucking awesome. Alright, let me see what's gonna happen next episode. Let me see what's gonna go down. And while we're talking about Boo, I want to talk about Boo. Cause nobody I've seen, well, I haven't seen anybody, a whole bunch of people. I've only seen a couple of people talk about Dragon Ball Super, the new episodes and stuff. And that's mainly some of the big people. And then it's sometimes where I put in like Dragon Ball Super episode 78 review. And then I'll go to like page 3 on YouTube to check out the like the really small people like me. And then watch their videos and stuff, man. I like supporting the small, real anime like YouTubers and stuff. So, excuse me. I haven't seen anybody talk about this, but I'm gonna talk about it. What the fuck is going on with Boo's power? And what the fuck is going on with Basile and all of this? Because I thought Boo wasn't that strong. Because didn't Goku and them defeat Boo? They defeated Boo. He gave birth to the dark skin like Boo. And then he turned that nigga into chocolate and ate him. Then he gave birth to Super Boo. Then Super Boo like gave birth to Kid Boo, I'm thinking. I don't know if that's like all the way together. But Goku ain't nowhere near as strong as he is now when he defeated Super Kid Boo. When him and Vegeta fused and they became Gogeta or Vegito. I forget which one it was. And they defeated Kid Boo. Nigga, what in the world is going on? Like, I don't understand what's going on, man. Like, Vegeta and Goku at that time, even when they fused, is nowhere near as strong as Goku is now. Nowhere near it. And they fused back then. So I'm thinking, okay, Boo is not really supposed to, either Basile ain't that strong, or Boo is way stronger than we thought he was, or Toriyama is forgetting something. Something fishy is going on, man, because every time the whole time I was watching Boo defeat Basile, I was just like, okay, this is awesome, but am I tripping, or is Boo this strong? Because I didn't know he was this strong. I didn't even think he was this strong. But I think I was tripping, because Boo defeated Basile. And nobody said anything about Boo's power level. They were just talking about, I heard manga men talk about Basile's power level, but he never talked about Boo's power level. And I'm just like, oh, now I haven't seen Boo fight in such a long ass time. Can Boo do a bunch of this stuff? I know he can shoot like a beam out of his head, out of the little tail in his head. I know he can regrow himself and stuff like that, regenerate and all of that. But I didn't know he could freaking like do some type of Kamehameha or whatever. I didn't know that. Like I just didn't think Boo was that strong. But apparently he is. Apparently he is, and I'm just thinking to myself, is Boo stronger than Kid Boo? Or even Super Boo? I don't know. But that was just a thought. And let me know if I'm saying something that's kind of right, or if I'm saying something that's wrong in the comments. Let me know for real. Because I'm really trying to figure that out. Because I do not remember Boo being this strong, or Boo probably is this strong, and Bastille is just fucking weak. Even when he did dope up, he became a dope fiend in the middle of the freaking fight. Even when he did do that, I still was like, okay, I still just don't remember Boo being this strong. But whatever, man. Nobody else talked about it. It was just like, oh, this hype is, ugh. And I can understand people getting hyped because I've seen some anime episodes and did reviews on it to where I was super fucking hyped for them. Like, it was crazy. But I just don't understand when there's something that doesn't make sense. We don't galvanize as a community and come together and go, okay, this don't make any fucking sense. Let's stop the fanboy and fangirlness and all the hate and just look at this logically and go, okay, what about this doesn't make sense and how can it make sense? Like, that's what we need to do, man. But yeah, and let me tell y'all another anime that I'm pretty sure is going to get made into an anime. Another anime, but the manga that I've been reading, that if you're not reading, you should fucking read right now. Catch up. It's only going to take you a day. If you read back to back, like if you wake up in the morning and like say if you ain't got to work that day or you ain't got to go to school, excuse me, or you ain't got to do anything, and you just wake up and start reading one manga, read The Promised Neverland. We only on 26 chapters. You can catch up, man. I read 3 chapters in like 15 minutes. Like, oh my god, the last 3 chapters, like, cause I missed the last 3 chapters until 2 days ago. It was Saturday. Today Monday. It was Saturday when I read those chapters. And oh my lord, nigga, those chapters was so fucking good, man. What in the fucking world? Like, I've said this. I'm about to say this. In terms of brain thrillers, when I mean brain thrillers, I mean anime that make you think and make you go, oh snap, yo, that was smart as hell. Dang, that was really freaking smart. God, like, in terms of brain thrillers, The Promised Neverland is all, I think it's about as good as Death Note was in terms of brain thrillers. In terms of how in the world is this person gonna outthink this person? Like, that's what it is, man. That's what it is. And I'm thinking, I'm thinking in the future, if it stays this good, The Promised Neverland stays this good for another 26 chapters. So that's gonna be, no, 52 more. That's gonna be chapter 52. If The Promised Neverland stays this good for chapter 52, not until chapter 52. Let me not say that. Knock on wood. If The Promised Neverland stays this good during chapter 52, I'm gonna have to say that The Promised Neverland might be better than Death Note in terms of an anime that makes you think and makes you get really engaged with no action. Like, there's no action going on. The action is them like being stopped up and being held up by freaking mama. That's the action. And it's so fucking awesome, man. Like, it's so good. This, I said this in some of my reviews for The Promised Neverland and some of my podcasts too. Dude, this fucking series is the best manga that's out right now. Now, granted, you know I gotta sing it, cause then niggas will be like, well, you haven't read every manga that's out there, so. But yeah, granted, I haven't read every new manga that has came out since The Promised Neverland has came out. Like, I just haven't did that. I just don't have that much time. Like, if I, like, for real, if I really, like, just sit down and, like, start reading manga, which I can't do right now because I'm trying to learn the stock market right now. I got a book in there about stock market for dummies that I'm trying to read, so I'm trying to, like, grow my wealth legally, because a nigga don't want to sell drugs, but I'm tired of being broke. But that's another story and another story for another day. But I probably could squeeze in probably two more manga with the manga I already read. 2 more new manga with the manga I already read right now. Like, for real. So, I'm thinking I could do that, but I don't think I could do that. Because I just don't have the time, really. But, I'm telling you, man, Promised Neverland is so damn good. It's so good. Like, it's just really, really good, man. It's just one of those anime that you just sit back and you just enjoy for how good it is and how good it's gonna be. Like, it's gonna be so good. Like, I don't want to say anything that's going on because I don't know if anybody has read it yet that's watching this video. But if you have, you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. But if you haven't read the freaking Promised Neverland, you need to catch up and read it. Please read it for your own anime otaku enjoyment. Read that shit, man. Please read it. Like, I'm gonna start doing reviews on it. Next chapter, I'm gonna do reviews on it. But I need to find out what day the chapter actually comes out. I don't know if it comes out on Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm not even sure. But I'm thinking it comes out Wednesday. But I don't even know, man. But I'm gonna start doing reviews for that fucking series because it's so goddamn good, man. It's so good. Yeah, man, but other than that, that's basically my anime talk. There's not really anything else I could think of that's going on right now in anime. Everybody's just waiting for the next episode of Dragon Ball Super. That's basically the big thing that's going on right now. I don't know who is a rising star in the community because I don't watch that many people and I don't stay in the loop. So forgive me on that. I don't know about any drama that's going on. If there's any drama that's going on. And I don't know what everybody's hyped for. In terms of manga wise, because I know everybody's hyped for Dragon Ball Super episodes. In terms of anime. But manga? I don't know. Because, and this is something I've been feeling for a while. And this might be, like, sacrilegious to say, but I'm going to say it. Because it's coming against the God. But I feel like right now, the One Piece One Piece manga is not that good. I feel like it's mediocre right now. I don't know why. It was like it has this. It's like a freaking yeah. It's like one of those little heart things that if you put your heart on like one of those meters, and the little Dobby doing this. It has its ups and downs. It has its mountains, then it has its valleys in this arc. And that's how come I feel like it ain't that good. So if somebody tells you, this is just my personal belief, but if somebody tells you that this arc has been fucking amazing, nothing has been wrong, it's been hype the whole time, slap them in the face. Do that meme of that white guy slapping people in the face like that. Send that meme to him, because seeing Big Mom and all of that, finding some stuff out about Germa, seeing Brooke steal the poneglyphs, finding out about the poneglyph, the road in Rio, all of that stuff. Find out what Big Mom gonna do to the Germa, Sanji versus Luffy, freaking Luffy versus Cracker. When that first happened in this damn thing, seeing Chopper and Carrot get stuck in the mirror world, then freaking Big Mom just without a care, just loving Brooke right now. All that stuff has been great, but everything else that has been going on, it's been kind of like, nah. But it's mainly like that in every, basically, it's just mainly like that in every, well, I'm not going to say every anime, but almost every anime is like that. Like, for real. But it's still good, man. I still love it. I still like it. But, yeah, I ain't really got nothing else to talk about, man. So let me know what you think down in the comments and all of that. Please, if you're watching this video up until this point, put some in the comments. Because I love going back and forth with anime fans such as myself, who just love anime, who watches anime, who reads anime, who waits for a new anime to come out that might be really good and watches it, who still watches the big anime that's been out for a long time, who's even really excited for anime that they love particularly to come back, like Maz's World Trigger. World Trigger right now is on a hiatus, like the manga's on a hiatus, and they're not making any anime episodes because the anime episodes has been almost catching up to the manga. So right now they're on hiatus. I don't know when they're going to come back off the hiatus. So let me look that up right now on my phone. Give me a second. I hope they come off a hiatus soon. Like sometime during the spring. We're about to get in the spring in a little bit. But I hope that's when they come back off a hiatus. Yeah, okay. When is it coming off a hiatus? Let me know. We'll go to Anime News Network and find this out real fast. The manga won't appear in the 51st issue. Okay. What in the world, man? Alright, okay. The series simultaneously in its digital technology version and anthology version of Weekly Shonen Jump, and it's published by the 13th volume in print on November the 1st. When was this article done? 2016, 11/17. No. I hope it don't come. Hold on, man. I hope that shit don't come back until November. That's gonna suck. Well, it's saying that it's gonna come back in November the 1st, the World Trigger month. But I don't know. I hope it doesn't. Like it might, because like for real, I don't be understanding how how freaking like people like Togashi and stuff and other manga creators, other mangaka, be getting seriously injured. Like they playing basketball all the time. Like how in the world, nigga, all you do is sit down at the desk and draw. Like what in the world, man? Like I can understand. Like it said right here, that freaking Daisuke Ashihara, he has like some type of problem with his neck. Now I can understand that because he leaning his head down the whole time like this, drawing, and his head is staying in this position for literally like hours, like 6-8 hours a damn day. It's staying like this because he's drawing. But other than that, like how in the world does Togashi's back be hurting? How he be getting mesothelioma? How he be getting that AIDS, crabs, freaking rickets, freaking stars or whatever, scabies, whatever the fuck. I don't understand how he be getting all these damn diseases and shit by him just fucking sitting at a desk drawing. I think it's because Togashi doesn't know what he wants to do anymore. Like for real. I don't think anybody have said that, but I don't think Togashi knows what he wants to do anymore with the series. He's put so much, like the series is amazing. Hunter x Hunter is so amazing. He's put so much of his like creativity and passion into the series that okay, I can understand you got a back problem. If it's a previous condition from something else and not from just sitting down and drawing, like that don't make sense. But all these other illnesses or what have you, that don't make any sense for you to have. Like, what are you doing, man? So I think Togashi's just taking a hiatus and just being done with it because he doesn't know what he wants to do anymore. It's kind of like damn, what was that director? It was some director in Hollywood it wasn't a director. It was Flight of the Conchords. When they had their first season of their television show on like HBO or Showtime or whatever, they did all of their jokes. They didn't have a second season because they was like, hey man, we're not creative anymore. We ran out of things to say. We ran out of jokes. Like there's nothing else we could think of to say or even do. And it was years and years and years went by until they had another show. Until they did something else that was creative, and that was that vampire thing, which was really funny and really good. And other than that, they haven't did anything that I know of since that. And that was a couple of years ago. But it's just like that, man. Like sometimes the creative like juices runs low, and you just got to take a break for a while. Which I understand why Oda can take a break for however long he takes. But Oda don't even take a break that long. Oda only takes a break for at the most as long as Golden Week is. Like Golden Week in Japan, that's probably the only time he takes a break that long. I can't even remember the last time Oda took a break that long, other than like probably the 2-year time skip before everybody came back and everybody looked different. It was a new story and all of that. That's probably the only other time I can think of Oda took a break that long. But Oda never took a fucking hiatus. Like, niggas be taking hiatuses. And granted, I can understand they'd be like, okay, we're not as talented as Oda. We're not as creative as Oda. We'll never say it, but we're not as creative as Oda. We're creative, but we're not that creative to where we can only take a week off and then we come back with completely new material. Like, no, sometimes, see, in Japan, they have this very deep sense of pride and goodness about themselves that they, if it's not perfect, it's not good. Like, that's what it is. Like, if it's not fucking perfect, it's not good. And if you're not that fucking talented to where you can only take a week off and then come back and it be good, you gotta take more than a week off. Alright, that's how come they be taking them hiatuses and stuff. But they have that type of sense about them to where if it's not perfect, it's not good. And that's not good to have, man, because you got fans out here like me that wanted to come back, that's already fans of the series, whether it be shitty or not, you still gonna love it. Like how shitty Naruto was. When the war happened, Naruto went. For me, I'm telling you this. For me, if it wasn't for the fights that happened in Naruto, and even some of the fights was weird. Even some of the fights sucked. If it wasn't for the fights in Naruto, when the war happened, I'm strictly speaking about the war. For me, when the war happened, Naruto went like, just went down. Because before then, it was good. To me, before then, it was good. Even though we had a lot of big questions that was going around in the community about a whole different array of things. But for me, back then, I was just enjoying it and it was good. But when the war happened, that's when I stopped enjoying it. And that's when I started to look at it like, what the fuck is actually going on? What is going on? What, like, I don't even understand, man. So, yeah, when the war happened, for me, Naruto went, but the fights was good. We gonna just love the series anyway. I said that to say this. We gonna love the series anyway, whether it sucks or not. Fans of the series is gonna love it anyways, man. So just come back, like for real. Just come back, like for real. But it's gonna be hard for Togashi to come back because he introduced the Zodiacs and Netero's son and the Dark Continent. We going there, and the writing, and it's so good that he realized, oh shit, I'm gonna run low on this good ass writing I'm writing, so I might want to slow down and take my time because the writing was phenomenal, man, and everything that was going on was just amazing. So yeah, I forgot why I was talking about that. I literally forgot why I was talking about that right there, but yeah, man, that's all I got, man. It like, anime is just one of the things that I love. Manga is one of the things that I crave to do. Hopefully in the future, I will be a manga creator, an anime creator. Like, I want to create this anime that I have the concept for in my room. Like I've shown the concept for it before on one of my podcasts and stuff, but it's not where I wanted to be because I at least want to have at least somewhere like 10 chapters right now before I officially like will want to put my all into it. And now I only have, and I don't even work on it like that, but now I only have like half of the first chapter done. So yeah, it might take a while for me to do that shit because I got to draw and I can't draw, and I ain't got the money to pay no damn artist. So what's gonna happen? Like, I had to learn how to draw fucking eyes and hands again. Like I'm taking art class from 9th grade, maybe. Cause I was pretty good with like drawing bodies, but eyes and hands, for some reason, they the hardest to draw. I don't know why. Like, if you could draw a hand, if you could draw an eye, you're amazing. You're really good. But my eyes and hands, we still be looking. My eyes have gotten a lot better in drawing, but my hands still kind of be looking weird. Like, for real. But, yeah. Yeah, man, that's all I got to talk about, man. Ain't got nothing else to talk about. Shout out to all the up-and-coming anime YouTubers like myself that's been doing this for, I've been doing this for now 2 years? 2 years. Now, well, no. When March come, it's going to be 2 years. I've been doing this steadily for 2 years. I've been doing YouTube ever since 10th grade. I made my first channel when I was in 10th grade, 2010. Then, I deleted my first channel for some reason, I don't know why. Then I made another channel when I was in 12th grade. And I deleted that channel like at the beginning of 12th grade and the end of 12th grade. And then I went to college and all of that. And I didn't make another channel until I got out of college. Because I just quit college because I didn't like it. I didn't like college at all, man. So I was just like, fuck it. So I got out of college in like 2013. Yeah, 2013 is when I got out of college and stuff. Went 2012. And I didn't make another channel until 2015. Yeah, 2015. That's when I made my other channel. And no, that's when I made this channel. And I've been doing this channel steadily ever since then. And I'm about to come up on 400 videos, man. I looked at it the other day and I was like, damn, I almost got 400 fucking videos? What in the world? That's crazy. But yeah, I'm just babbling. I'm about to end this. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments and all of that about everything I've said. If you got something you want to talk about down in the comments that I didn't talk about, put it down in the comments. And if you see some of the anime, the new anime that's been going on, and the anime from last season that you think is pretty good, that you want me to watch, I'll do first, put it down in the comments and I'll go through the comments, looking at it, and I'll do a first reaction of all the anime that I've seen, and I'll talk about them and stuff. But yeah, that's all I got, man. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you liked anything I had to say, like this video, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm your boy, Danny Awesome. I love you faces. Peace. One love. I'm out.